Welcome back to Comic Talk. I'm Brandon with The Collectors.
I'm Steve with ActionNerd.com.
And we have a little special episode for you today because we've got a lot of new comics to talk about.
A lot. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff that came out this week.
Let's try to get through these.
You got it.
First up, another issue from the Blood Hunt, another tie-in here, and this is the X-Men Magic. And I think last week we had Jubilee come out, and now we have X-Men Magic. Now, can you tell me a little bit about Magic and her powers?
So I don't know squat.
What?
Yeah, about Magic.
Oh, man.
Although, when she got popular, it was all about the blade. Now, if I got this right, the girl that played her in the New Mutants was
Anna Taylor-Joy?
Yeah. How do you? What's her name?
I think it's Anna Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she was in that chess game, the Queen's Gambit.
Yes.
So, and she's in the failed Mad Max movie that just came out. Bombed. Didn't see it, but it bombed.
Furiosa.
So yeah, I don't know a lot about her powers. Well, again, with our age difference, me being in the 60s, that stuff wasn't the X-Men that I really related to. I related to, what you're seeing in the 80s and then further.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to spoil this issue specifically, but Magic can open up portals to Mephisto's world. Not really. Is it hell? Is it hell?
The devil guy from Silver Surfer.
Yes.
2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah. She can open up portals to that universe and just send things through, bring things out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She can do some crazy stuff.
All right.
With that sword. So
good for her.
That's her. Next up, we have a throwback here. It's a
There
reprint.
we go.
This is a reprint of Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Yep. Great
number 1.
episode. So I picked this up. I think we showed it on an episode back in the Slab Vault. I picked this up off the rack, 1977.
Wow.
I have a 9.8 slab of this. It's just one of those books you should have in your collection at any grade. It's a great looking cover. I'm glad they redid this for people to enjoy it, but grab the old one too. The old one, even at a low grade, it's still, look at that thing. It's just awesome. And if you didn't know, these facsimiles have the same ads that they ran before. So that back cover is the same back cover that was run, a Spalding basketball cover. Cool stuff.
That is pretty cool. And last up, for our younger readers, we've got the giant size Little Marvels. And this is, it's just like a playground, like everybody's young, everybody's little in this, but they're still superheroes.
Is it for kids?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a fun little adventure here.
Yeah. Now I saw the back.
The back they are
That
advertising.
is the number 1 comic last week. Yeah.
Uncle Scrooge.
You called it. You called it. There's a variant out there that's actually the top comic selling. That's according to Cover Price, which is my source for everything is Cover Price. So check these out. This one's supposed to be cool though for kids. Yeah, introduce them.
Yeah, a little silly events here. You see Captain America gets blown up, and he has that kind of Looney Tune look to him, like
they almost look like Funko Pops, don't they?
They do.
They're the big heads.
They do. What do you got for us, Steve?
Well, listen, I'm going to go to this one first because I'm so excited. Resident Alien. We showed some slabs at the Slab Vault before. New series just came out. This one's called The Book of Life. So season 5 started to film. Last week, I think it was. Season 4 or 5. Great show. If you haven't caught it, it was originally on Sci-Fi. You could catch some on Netflix. Now it's moving to a different network. I don't know what one, but if you follow any of the folks on the cast, you'll get that information on Instagram. That's where I get it. But it's just a great story that you wouldn't expect. So a little background on it. Alien crashes on Earth, kills the guy that lives in the cabin, takes over his body, becomes that guy, but can switch back, or some people can see that he's the alien. It's all kinds of wild stuff. So it's funny. It's some pretty what's the right word that I
Risque?
Risque humor. Very good. Risque. Thank you. Humor to it. There's violence. There's a lot of comedy to it. People are hooked on this show. Try this out. This is the newest comic book. You've got some in your shop right now.
Got some sitting.
I'm taking this one with me. Good stuff here. The other one that's making a lot of people's lists is on the Black Label DC, Zatanna. So if you haven't read a Zatanna book in a while, you know, she's the magician in the DC universe. Check this out. Right off the bat, the artwork should catch you. Amazing stuff. And throughout the comic itself, really good art. It's kind of an old classic look. If you look at that, it's not the modern stuff. It's certainly not a Peach Mocha type thing or any of the watercolor people. It's just a really good looking book. Nice stuff to have. Really good. So what else you got? Anything else toy-wise?
Toys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've got some special things in the toys department, specifically Pops.
Okay.
These Pops are a little more valuable because they are autographed and
Oh,
certified.
cool. All right.
That's right. First up, if you're a WWE or wrestling fan, then you might know Shotzi. She's a Japanese wrestler.
Yeah.
And we have this signed and certified for her right there. JSA certified.
Oh,
right
good,
there in the
good.
back. That's pretty cool. We just got that in. So that's something special. If you're a WWE fan, come check that out. Next up, if you're an anime fan.
And you are.
I am. And this is Berter. He's a member of the Ginyu Force. We have the official signing there from the voice actor, not from Berter himself,
Yeah.
because he's a cartoon character. But we got it signed. We got it
Or is he?
certified. Well, he might be. Well, we got both of those in here. And then up next is special for our Disney fans here. The voice of Pocahontas, the original Pocahontas. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Signed that for us. And that's certified as well.
That's really neat stuff.
Yeah, so come on in, check it out. We got some signed stuff. That way you ain't got to go to the cons. You can just come on over here.
There you go.
Get your
Yep.
signed Pops.
Get your own collector con here at your shop.
That's right.
So subscribers, the giveaway is still up. The Ryan Otley framed, signed art print is yours if you get picked out of the hat after we get 100 subscribers. So please, wow, my voice just changed. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. We've got to get to those subscribers just to kind of prove a point that we can get to 100 subscribers. Shall we go to the slab vault?
Let's go.
Okay. Welcome into the slab vault. You know, I have really become a fan of Distillery. We showed the Somna books that I got previously all slabbed with some 9.9s in there, but this is a new one, Spectrograph. These are the #1 issues, and this is the Jenny Friesen variant. This is the Trad Moore Retailer Incentive Martin Simmons variant. Great scary stuff. And as they get a little darker, it's harder to see. This is the normal one, cover A, and this is Alex Ekman Incentive. Look at the art, just amazing. And then the Christian Ward variant, another one it's just creepy. I mean, it's a very dark cover. They look spectacular. The artwork inside is just phenomenal. The story writing is great. This is really a difference that this company is making by having these founders and creators just put out top quality. Now you can see again the size difference of these. They're in the magazine holder size. And let me just grab something to compare it to. So here's a Transformers #2, and you can see the size difference in that. Amazing. But again, I highly recommend going into go to their website or go to Slabulous on Whatnot. That's who got me hooked. So I'm blaming him for the addiction. Go to Slabulous on Whatnot and order some of these books from him. They come great. I did get 9.9s. I'll give you a real quick look again. These are all the Somna books, and you can see They were 9.9s, and those are straight from Slabulous. So great seller. Appreciate it. And check out Distillery. All right, let's go back to the collectors. All right, welcome back from the Slab Vault. Love going there.
Nice stuff in there.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big fan of this new publisher distiller, and that's why I wanted to show some of the slabs that I've got just on this last pickup this week. Neat stuff. So don't forget, you find the sticker over there in your back issue section.
That's right.
It's free. The comic's free. Nothing.
Yep. If you find the sticker on the back, the comic is free. And if nobody finds it by Sunday, I'm going to add another sticker.
There you go. So we'll come in, take a look around. I heard you're doing a podcast.
I am, Steve.
Tell me about it.
So if you're into movies or movie reviews, okay, check this out. It's called We Real Reels. And it's wherever you can find your podcast. We Real Reels. And
how do you say that fast?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of a play off We Bear Bears, just because there's a grizzly bear, there's a panda bear, and there's a polar bear.
Yeah.
And I do it with my two half brothers, and I myself am biracial, so I have a full black brother and a full white brother, and we kind of play on the panda grizzly.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of play on that. But we're three dummies, and we're just talking about movies, having fun, talking about a little bit about our lives, and check it out, man. We Real Reels.
Now, is that a video podcast or strictly audio?
That's strictly audio.
Okay.
Yeah, strictly audio.
Okay, that sounds fun. Yes, we'll check that out. Maybe put a link down below.
Yeah.
And then that way you can link up to it. Maybe we can get that to some more subscribers also as we go through this journey. I think that's about it for today. I'm doing a new show that's just an informative show. Everybody does that top 10 comic show. I see it all the time. Everybody's got it. And I love watching them. I think there's some great one. Comic Culture out of Spring Hill, Tennessee. Fantastic information. I still watch Comic Tom 101. He's got some great stuff with Gem Mint on there. That's informative. I just think that there's some neat stuff. But I want to go for not the top 10, the 11 through 20. So the runners up for the week in sales, and this is based on cover prices, sales, and their list. So they've done all the research. I'm just going to use it. I actually reached out to them. They said, yeah, cool. So the 11 through 20, it's going to be the not top 20 list, not top 10 list. And we should have that launched by this weekend.
Now, that'll be good for somebody like me because, when the top 10, you're hard to find. You got to pay extra money to get them, but 20 through 11?
Yeah, why not go for it? Why not go for it? Right.
Heck yeah.
And who knows, they could be specs. And speaking of specs, before we go, boy, did Dazzler dump. Dazzler has, boom. It's as bad as the Acolyte Star Wars right now.
I watched the first episode.
Did you watch it?
I enjoyed the first episode.
I did too. And then I watched this week's episode, and I am off the bandwagon. I'm not a fan anymore. So it's up and down. We'll see. It's not a Jar Jar Binks yet, but it's getting close. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, some of the specs that Deadpool, Wolverine was pulling up, mainly Dazzler. It looks like that's not going to happen. And so we're seeing those prices come down. $1,700 for 9/8, now down drastically. So if you ever wanted a Dazzler, wait a little bit longer and it'll probably drop more. But that's it for Comic Talk. We'll see you next week and
keep on collecting.
Thank you.